Hi, welcome. This is a really exciting day down here at World of Wellness, and I'm here with Holly, and she is really the professional here because we are doing a no bake, healthy, Holly's healthy holiday sugar cookies.
You got it.
We're gonna get it before Christmas.
Right.
I'll get it before then. And I'm Dr. Ashley. This is Holly, and we are going to start our no bake demo for you. So you get to see and be hands-on, and if you're in the area, come down and have a treat within the hour. So let's get started.
Okay.
So first off, we have the almond flour. We also have the vanilla super shake protein powder, which is a vegan protein powder, cinnamon, coconut flour, almond butter and agave. We have oat milk, and then we have the Swerve sweetener, which is erythritol, and it's a plant-based sweetener. It doesn't spike insulin. It tastes like sugar, and it measures like sugar, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So, all right, so we just dump it all in.
We're just going to dump.
Okay.
So the dry ingredients first.
Oh, see, it's the professional, because I would have dumped everything. And
the protein powder.
Okay.
All right. And the Swerve.
And the Swerve. Mm-hmm. All right. So we're going to mix those up.
All right. And then we're going to pour the wet.
Okay.
You want to pour the wet? You want to scrape the wet?
Remember when you were a kid and you would just lick the batter?
Yeah, you can lick the batter when you're done.
No, I don't need to. Be on my face. I remember I used to be like, Mom, don't you want to leave some?
Right.
Don't put it all in there. Okay. So we are putting the almond butter. Now you could really use any nut butter. You could do cashew butter. You could do, am I getting that good enough?
Yeah, here.
Oops. Let me wait.
You could also use maple syrup in place of the agave.
Yeah, so whatever you have, any liquid sweetener, even honey would work well.
Okay.
So you can do any of those. And then, oat milk.
And then the oat milk.
And you could do almond milk, coconut milk. You could do any options. You can do dairy if you're fine with it.
All right, I'm going to take this over and mix it, and then you can talk more about eating healthy.
Okay, so, and we also over here, Phil, can they see these cookies in here? Okay, so these are some of Holly's healthy cookies as well. And we have peanut butter here made with the super shake peanut butter. And then we have the cafe mocha and peanut butter here. We have the thumbprints that are also made with the agave. So we have some really good cookies and muffins. We have the banana chocolate chip with the Lily's chocolate chip that are sweetened with stevia. And we have the blueberry lemon ones. So these are really tasty. If you get a chance, come down, try them. So this we thought would be a really great cookie demo, just to give you guys options of different things you can do that are really, you don't have to have eggs, you don't have to worry about baking. You can just do some in the oven, or you can just do some no bake and stick them in your fridge or your freezer, and it makes it really convenient. So the recipe we used is from the Big Man's World. It's called Healthy No Bake Sugar Cookies. But what's great about when you do alternative cookie recipes or alternative dairy or alternative desserts is you can kind of make your own. I feel like, and you probably would be more familiar with this, don't you feel like you have more range when you're doing the alternative cookies, like the healthy cookies,
yes,
than when you're doing traditional desserts?
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I really don't know. It's more like, it's simpler ingredients.
Yeah.
And
you can be
less
creative
ingredients, right.
And it doesn't have to be exact, which I find is great for me. That's probably why I'm better at cooking than baking.
Right.
Okay, so you blended everything.
I blended everything. Now it's going to be thick.
Show you guys what it looks like.
It's going to be thick.
It looks like you can just eat that.
So you can just line your pan with foil, and then you're just going to dump it in. You want to press it down?
Sure.
You're just going to press it all down.
With our hands?
Let me get you You can.
Yeah. Or this.
It doesn't matter.
So we're just making it into like a big loaf almost, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. So
just push it down and make it even.
It's funny. I'll think I do that. Then when they come out, the brownies are higher on one side.
Well, we're not going to bake this one, so you're good.
Yeah, so it works, right? So you just put this in. This is so simple. You know, it's funny when I looked and I saw all the ingredients, I have to admit I was a little intimidated. Holly's like, it's easy.
Right. And you see, it was very simple.
It was super easy. So these are options because we are coming into the holidays where, you know, it is, I've heard it referred to as sugar poisoning season. And
That's cute.
and it really is. So you have options to where you can bring a healthier dessert and not have to worry about being sugar overloaded, right? Because what are some, like, when you think of having too much sugar, what do you think of? What do you feel like when you have just so much sugar? Your body.
Now that I don't do sugar, you know, I'm noticing I have more energy, actually. More energy not doing the sugar.
Yeah, and clear thinking, right?
Right.
You know, it's amazing how much the body will hurt if you just want to, you have too much sugar, you wake up the next day and your body just hurts.
Flat.
Look how pretty that looks. That's
Let
good.
me see if and then you put it in the refrigerator for 10 minutes. And then there is an icing, which we're not going to do.
Yeah.
But it is, where's that list?
Oh, right here.
You can tell what's in the icing.
So
after it sits for 10 minutes in the refrigerator.
So the icing calls for vanilla protein powder. It calls for any type of a granulated sweetener of choice. We like the Swerve.
Right.
It's always our go-to. 1 tablespoon of milk of choice to form the batter. And then a half a teaspoon of some
sprinkle on the top.
Yeah. Just some granulated sugar to sprinkle on top.
Yeah. Or we were going to do
almonds.
The almonds.
Yeah. For a nice, good, healthy fat, which that's like a little, you know what I love about this? This would be a really good breakfast option because of the healthy fat in the almond butter. Or if you're traveling, you don't have time, take it with you. You're going to be in the car for a while.
Right.
It's
and
great.
It has the protein powder.
And the protein. Yeah. So it's really satiating. That is the one thing that I do find about the healthier desserts is that you do get a healthier fat and it's more satiating instead of getting just these sugar loaded cookies where your insulin spikes and you're hungry in an hour.
And you want more and more.
Yeah. And you have the brain fog. When you have a healthy fat, your brain functions better, clearer thinking. So these are, great to just have at home, give to the kiddos so they can have some healthy fats.
Right.
History's being made. I just wanted to be here with
you see our cooking demo? Doesn't it look like a little loaf right now?
You get to taste it later.
Yeah. So we just let that sit.
This goes in for 10 minutes.
Okay.
While it's sitting for that 10 minutes, you can make the icing. Then you take it out after 10 minutes, put the icing on, and then you can put either your granulated sugar, your Swerve, or we were going to choose to do almonds.
Okay.
And then you put it back in the refrigerator for 30 minutes and it's ready.
And then it's ready. Awesome. So should we just stick it in there?
Yes, we will.
Okay. Okay, so we had looked through a bunch of different recipes. There's all kinds of different healthy recipes. I was looking up different ones. I found little balls you can make really easy. Have you seen those? The energy balls? Yes. Those are awesome. And it feels like you're having dessert, but you're really giving your body just a healthy dose of nutrients and nutrition.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not a baker, there's, a lot that you can go ahead and just no bake like we just did.
Yeah. Yeah. The no bakes are great. It's super easy. So we are eventually probably going to get
like goes really good with a healthy Holly cookie.
A cup of coffee.
Cup of organic coffee.
Yeah.
Maybe even a protocino.
That sounds delicious.
Why don't we have one of those?
Yes.
I'll make you one.
All right. So if you are in the area, stop down. You can see we're having a great time today. It's just so much fun. It's Saturday. There's so much happening. I mean, come down and snack.
Right.
We got the greens, the pro reds, the pro oranges, pro purples. I mean, just a lot of fun, a lot of
food
happening.
We have the organic food truck out there also.
Yeah. So that's awesome. So you can come down, have lunch, then have dessert.
Exactly.
Yeah, it works great.
Go through it. So we have the lemon blueberry protein muffins. We have the thumbprints, the chocolate peanut butter, and the regular peanut butter. And they all have the whey proteins. And once again, they're made with the Swerve. So they're very healthy. Almond flour. So they're all gluten-free also.
Yeah, and delicious. Very, very good.
Yeah, and they're going quick.
And I'll tell you what, I came in, I was rushing in, I took some supplements, I was on an empty stomach, I was feeling a little queasy. I grabbed your peanut butter cookie and it was great.
You're good to go.
Yeah, because you get that healthy peanut butter. I mean, you get like a whole probably tablespoon in each cookie.
Yes.
So really, really good. And it just it hit the spot. I
Good.
was no longer nauseous, and it was great.
And you got to take one to go.
Yeah,
Anyway.
for my travels.
Right,
A
right.
little traveling to do. So it takes a little. They're so good though. Now, when you were, because you come from, and if you've tuned into our videos before, you've heard Holly and I talk, and because you come from a traditional baking background.
Right.
So-
All our family. My mom, my sister owns
Yeah.
a bakery in Buffalo. You know, we all bake.
Yeah, it's just
So-
in the blood.
Right.
It's so when you were transitioning to the healthier versions, do you think, because you have that in the blood, do you think it's easy for anybody to do?
I believe so. Yeah.
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 It's just,
Like I said, it's less ingredients. You know,
Yeah.
it's 3 or 4 ingredients, and you know, and you're
yeah, so it makes it really easy.
Right.
We have our no bake in the fridge. We have one of our guests here. You're live.
You're live.
We have we made it with almond butter, and there was protein powder, vanilla protein powder in it, agave, swerve, and coconut flour.
Yes.
Yeah, and some oat milk.
Yeah.
Oh, here, try some of the healthy cookies.
That's what I came to do.
I know. I told him, like, you got to come down.
Right. Those have the apricot. Then there's blueberry. There's strawberry.
Now, how did
All
you?
sugar free.
In the jam on top, or the what,
Mhm.
is it called jam? Is that what you
Yes.
call it? What,
Preserve.
does it have agave? Is that what has agave in it?
Yes, it does. This is
Okay.
like fruit sweetened with like prune and plum and
And
yeah.
he's gonna
So
And
good.
Joe
sneak
just
in
stole
there
one.
while we're
Joe
live.
Joe probably ate 2 dozen today already.
Be like, I ate all that. It was fine.
I'm gonna just pull up my
Take one of
little-
each.
Little muffins. What are the muffins?
Oh, they're so good.
These are the banana chocolate chip. Now the chocolate chips are the lilies that are
Yeah.
sweetened with stevia, not sugar. And then the lemon blueberry. So lemon rind, fresh blueberries.
And guys, you can get as creative as you want, right? Like you could take in that peanut butter cookie, put one of those huge chocolate chip chunks that looks
Right.
like a I don't know, almost like a rectangle diamond or something
Yes.
shape, but it's sweetened with the hue is sweetened either with coconut sugar. It's sweetened with a sugar something, either like coconut sugar or swerve or erythritol. But that's a great option. It might have stevia. I can't remember, but I know it's a clean brand. But you can really do anything.
Right.
You can really add to your own, make it your own, something unique. I find that really easy. Have you seen those mug cakes?
Yes.
Those are great. It's like single serving mug cake. So it's great for somebody who's craving dessert but doesn't want to overeat. You have, say you have in your cabinet almond flour, some almond butter. You can go ahead and microwave your mug cake and you got something, right? Or
Yes.
make a little dish in the oven
Yeah.
and bake it. Those are great for
Right.
like a single serving dessert. Do you think we're at 10 minutes?
I think so.
Okay, let's look.
So these are
So let me-
refrigerated ones?
No,
Yeah, so these are no bakes.
for experience, we don't need a timer.
These are no bakes. So all we did is just like almond butter, just all this ingredients. So it's super easy. You just mix them, the dry, and then you put the wet in, and then you push it down. And then normally there would be a frosting.
Which I got ready.
It's,
I got
actually
it.
Looks like frosting.
Yes. And
Wow,
you're
and this
going to
is made
add
with
this
protein.
frosting and I'll open the almond.
Okay, so here is our vanilla frosting made with vanilla protein powder. How fun!
Yes.
This is fun,
And
right?
then I'll open
Like-
the almonds.
So we're just gonna lather that on, and I'm not an artist at all, so I'm gonna just lather it on.
Just spread it out evenly.
It's very similar to like icing a cake or brownies. Very similar. Okay. Wow, you did a great job, Holly. This really thinned out nice. It's just like icing. Great job.
Thanks.
I looked at it, I was like, oh, I don't know. But you know what? They should have called it like your Holly's magic cookies.
Oh.
Because a minute ago, it did not look this pretty. Just now, you did it. You made
Put
it.
that love into it.
That's it, right? I'll tell you, have you ever tasted food and you're like, that food was made with love? Right? You can also taste it when it's made without love.
Oh, yeah.
Like that is a loveless dish. Yeah, you got to put some good love in that. food, in your baking, your cooking. I think it makes all the difference in the world. Sorry, I didn't push that down that
You're
deep.
good. You're
How's
doing
that?
great.
Thanks. See, I said I could be your assistant. I can do this.
Yeah, see?
All right. Is that
All
good?
right, and then you can sprinkle some almonds on there.
Should we put more icing, you think?
You like a lot of icing?
You know what? I just feel like we have to use it, right? 'Cause
Right.
it's there. You know, it's funny. I think about that though as a kid, right? Like in the bowl, you know, when your raw eggs we probably ate.
Oh,
And then-
yeah.
but did
The
anybody
cookie
ever get
dough.
sick? Do you remember that? I never got sick,
No.
right? Cookie dough. I liked cookie dough better raw. I was like, just
Right.
let
That's
it
how
be.
my kids were, you know.
Yeah, like I think you just give you the spoon, the spatula, and let you go. Now you could do like a healthier sprinkle. You could do different nuts. You could you know really your options are kind of endless with it. Is this good?
Pile them on. Can't have too many of those.
I know, right? Whoa. Oops, sorry. That's like an almond extravaganza. Woo!
Perfect.
It's like confetti almond.
And then you just take this and you put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. And
let
then
it-
you can slice it.
Yep, and that's it, guys.
Yep.
So super easy. Holly and I are going to be doing different demos. You know, this was our first one, and what a great time to do it at the Wellness Week. So
Right.
because there's plenty, so we can sample it out to all of you.
Yes.
But we're going to be doing more and more, and so keep tuning in. We're just going to have a lot of different things, and we may even get a little oven here. right?
Oh.
I'm just talking. I don't know.
Yeah, we should.
We should though.
Yeah.
But that would be really fun because then we could do all kinds of different things and just show you how easy it is. Because I think that is sometimes what is the most intimidating, right? Is where do I begin? How do I start?
Right.
And being able to just see like, oh, okay, this isn't that hard. I can do this. And that's what we really want to show you because, you know,
Very easy.
when you just take food from people and don't replace it with anything, they feel deprived. And I am a firm believer, if you're one of my clients or you've worked with me, you know, I want to give you the things so you don't feel that you're deprived, but you're eating healthy and nourishing your body. I want to give you those foods and give you options. And eating healthy, there are plenty of options, right? I mean,
yes, there is.
it doesn't have to be boring. It just depends how creative you want to be or you know what you want to do. It's just changing what you do now and getting into a habit of trying new things and learning just a new way of cooking and preparing your meals.
Right.
And desserts.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Healthy.
we're gonna put it in and then but this is what it'll look like. It's not gonna
Yes.
look any different.
It'll look like that. You can top it with anything.
All right.
Healthy.
Healthy, yes. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you all for tuning in. And if you're in the area, stop down. They'll be here all day.
And the cookies are going fast, so hurry up.
Those won't be here all day.
No,
But
they
that,
won't.
that might make it till a couple hours.
Right. Right.
All right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.